Last time you have seen that our baby koi fry was searching around in the algae in our outside pond. They have become more and more vital, swimming around and in search for food. A good signal for sure. And we also saw that we had a lot of daphnia in our pond. This will be a great source of natural food for our tiny little baby koi. It will just take a few more days before they start eating the daphnia. So how are the baby koi actually doing by now, on day 9? Starting with the pond inside, and yes, you can see it correctly, we do have a few thousand of them. And they are doing quite well, swimming and eating, and everything is actually doing great. You can also see that the bellies are still filled with food, and that is really perfect for now, I would say. What is at this moment of time most important for me to do is to maintain the water quality. So what I'm doing here is a lot of water changes. I would suggest to do it 2 times a day. One in the morning and one in the evening, and more is only better. With so many koi fry, I also need to make sure that I'm feeding multiple times a day. First we are doing some egg yolk here. So I'm mixing it up with water. And the good thing about egg yolk is that it is floating around in the water for a really long period. And that is perfect for the fry to eat, and also easy for me, because it's quite easy to get egg yolk. All you have to do is boil an egg, get the yellow part of the egg out, and then mix it together with water. If you want to see how I prepare my egg yolk, then please watch the previous video, part 8, where you can see how I prepare it myself. For our outside pond we do the same thing, feeding the egg yolk for our little koi fry. And I have the feeling that actually outside the fry are doing a little bit better. They are more active and also swimming around searching for their own food. And that is really what I love to see, because it is a signal for a healthy fry. The fry are still super tiny, but you are able to spot them quite well. And isn't this looking like a nice Japanese koi already? These koi are now 9 days old. Imagine 9 days ago they still were little eggs. And 1 day later we had them hatched. And by now, around 1 week after that, we already have them freely swimming around, searching for their own food. And it all goes quite fast. But still we have quite a long time to go before they are big enough to really feed them with pellets. And then we can really start to get some real growth. What we do not have in the inside pond is live fish food like the daphnia we have in the outside pond. And the nice thing about the daphnia is that it only becomes more and more. But here inside we do not have any sunlight, and that also prevents us from getting a good, decent amount of live fish food like daphnia. So for that reason I did take some live food from outside and I'm trying to put it in here. Just as a little bit of extra. And next to the egg yolk and the floating powder that we made from the pellets and the artemia. I don't think that this natural food will actually survive without direct sunlight, but anyway it would have been depleted quite fast with so many koi fry in one single pond. This video was actually a little bit shorter than normal, but I do have good news for you, because already tomorrow you will see the next video with the koi being 11 days old. So I will see you back quite soon, and don't forget to subscribe to not miss any update on the koi fry.